Alright, how's everyone doing? Nobody asked me like 1,000 times, but like it could change in like the 5 minutes. Nobody asked me. Like, I'm so excited. It's Christmas. The tree, like the tree's not the only thing getting lit this year. Like it feels like it was just Halloween yesterday. And like, I finally jumped on that bandwagon. I was like, no, I'm not gonna cave. I'm not gonna get a sexy costume for Halloween. Like, I respect myself. I finally caved. I got a sexy Wonder Woman costume, and like, I put it on, and I was like, God damn it. Like, I had to constantly walk and like pull it down. And like, I went up the stairs, and I was like, oh my God, my mom. She's like, Mija. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But like, I won a costume contest wearing that, so I'm gonna keep doing that. And like, how hypothermia is sexy, I guess. Keep doing that. And like, I love the holidays because it's like so happy. You can wear stretchy pants and nobody judges you. And you can use like Snapchat filters to like hide the extra pounds you've been gaining from all the tamales you've been eating. You can use that like basic dog filter and like cover the dark circles because you don't sleep because of vitamins. It's great, but you can't like walk around with your phone in front of your face. People are gonna catch on. Like, I don't care anymore. I go out like with no makeup on, like my Jesus sandals and like my gym shorts and my hair in a bun, so I clearly don't give a shit. And like, I heard that people are losing weight specifically for the holidays. Like, they're losing like 20, 30 pounds like before Christmas, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, that can't be healthy. Like, there's probably the people that like get a gym membership just for January and then like cancel it in February and get Netflix instead, and then they like Netflix and chill while wearing their gym clothes. I know, because I did that. Like, the gym is great. Like, I'm trying to make some lifestyle changes because like I went to the doctor and like I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes and like stomach problems and like shit, I gotta get it together. So I started going to the gym, and it's been a process. Like, I went, I'm like, okay, I got this. Like, mentally, I'm like, fuck yeah, I got this. And I'm there, I'm doing yoga. Halfway through, my body's like, fucking up, girl. Why? Like, don't, you can't do this. And the instructor's like, okay, class, like, listen to your body. It's gonna talk to you, like, be in tune with yourself. And I'm like, okay, well, my body's screaming that it wants tacos after. Have a beer after class. And then she's like casually doing a headstand. What the hell? This is my first day, like, chill. And then she's like, okay, class, sometimes it's okay, but your body may want to fart. Like, it's natural, your body's just talking to you. I'm like, lady, I don't want my body to talk to anybody else but me. And like, my body talks to me a lot. I'm like, girl, what is it? Did Timmy fall down the well? It's usually gas, but. And like, so my doctor told me, like, I have to cut spicy food out, I have to drink less coffee, I can't drink as much alcohol, I'm basically a Mormon now. I'm like, I have to eat less meat now. Like, you guys, I'm gonna starve to death, okay? I don't hate myself that much to be a vegetarian. And like, dating is like, people have made it so complicated now. Like, it's all like Netflix and chill. Like, that's not a date. Like, at least not a first date. I mean, like a third, fourth date. But like, if you're gonna ask me to Netflix and chill, I'm gonna be like, Netflix and chinga tu madre way, okay? I'm not gonna go to your house. That means Netflix and fuck house. And like, everyone seems to be like dating and like having babies, getting married, like getting engaged and like being all cute at the temple vibes. Meanwhile, I just bought a shark onesie. It has a thing on the back. I bought it so I could get high in my backyard with my dog. I run around the house dabbing and like dancing and putting it on Snapchat. It was great. And like, my mom that day, she knew I was high. I got high with my mom in the bathroom. She's true. Like, and then Facebook, for some reason, likes to put all the people that I have dated in the past or like have hooked up with on my people you may know bar on the newsfeed. I'm like, God damn it, Facebook, I already know I made a mistake. Why are you throwing it in my face? And then, so like, I'm back on my medication. Like, I was medicated for a while. I'm like, okay, I guess I should get back on. So I'm taking antidepressants for my like anxiety and my depression. So I'm like, okay, I'll be fine, like, it's going great. aside from like the headaches, the nausea, the lucid nightmares, the loss of appetite, high risk of seizures, random hand spasms, like I drop shit all the time, and like seriously decreased libido, I think I'm dying. Like it's like the Sahara Desert. Been hibernating for months, like no action, okay? And like, well, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep this going. Like I'm an EMT, and I gotta get fit so I can like save people and not be like all out of breath while someone's bleeding out on the floor. Like stop bleeding for a second. Catch my breath, dude. And like, I used to work at a raceway. Like it's off season right now, so I would work on the ambulance. Like it's pretty badass sometimes. And like I got to see some like badass car crashes. Like I saved some lives. I got to cut clothes off of people and strap them down. It was pretty kinky. And like, I learned that guys will flirt with you, like no matter what the hell's going on. This guy was like bleeding everywhere, and I'm wiping his blood and spit off of him, and he's like, hey. I was like, no, you're dying, you need to like focus on that. And then this guy that fell down the hill, he hit his head, he was bleeding everywhere, and he's like, hey girl, can I get some mouth to mouth? It's like 46-year-old guy, his daughter was like right there, I'm like, dude, no. I got the alcohol wipes for that guy. And the saline water for you, sir. And like there's a lot of racist Trump supporters at this raceway. I just take my time on those guys when they crash. I'm like, I'll get to you eventually. And like half the calls we got were like bullshit calls. Like it's not all like badass, like lights, like woo, like high adrenaline. But one day I was sitting in the ambulance. I'm like waiting. Oh my god, it was a slow day. And then the radio comes on. They're like, medic, like we need you now to emergency. Like we need in like right now. So I'm like, shit. So I grab the bag. It's like a 50-pound bag. Okay, I started running. This does not run. Only at work. And because I'm getting paid, so girl gotta run. So I started running with the bag. Running, like preparing myself mentally to find like somebody bleeding out, like broken bones everywhere. I get there, there's a little kid on the floor with a scraped knee. Like that's what half these calls are. Just little kids who fall. And I'm like, okay, like putting on a princess band-aid is not badass, okay? It's great though. Like I give people ice packs for their boo-boos. Little kids love me. I have like the mom look to me. They trust me more than like my male coworkers, so I use that to my advantage. And like, have you ever asked yourself, how could people who vape become even more obnoxious? Well, apparently, their vape pens have been exploding lately. Because like the batteries are like shorting out or something. So like these vape pens and like e-cigs are like blowing up in people's faces and like their pockets and like causing third-degree burns, and I'm like, oh, so it's a safer alternative to cigarettes? Okay. Like last time I checked, cigarettes don't give you third-degree burns. Greg, okay. Like fucking Greg, like ruining the day, like blowing yourself up, like now we gotta take you to the hospital, thanks. And like, I don't mind people who vape, but if you're like a walking cloud and you smell like the Pillsbury Doughboy's asshole, like there's a problem. Like a fucking Yankee Candle, if I can't breathe them like with my inhaler, like you need to chill, okay? And like, so EF, like, English is my second language, and like as a kid, I had a really heavy accent, so they put me in ESL classes. Like I spoke fluent English, I just had an accent. So it wasn't until 6th grade that I finally got passed off and got cleared from ESL classes. And it was because I couldn't say the word sandwich. And they'd be like, okay, Jazmin, what are you gonna have for lunch today? And I'd be like, I'm going to have a sandwich. She'd be like, no honey, sandwich. Sandwich? I still say sandwich, okay? But this whole, I'm like, okay, there's people in the South who can barely spell or read the word sandwich. Like, we need to make America literate again. Like, leave my accent alone. It's gone because I assimilated. And like, Trump won, I guess. So I had this plan. I was like, I would joke about it. Like, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was going to be like, just kidding. And it happened, we're fucked. So I had a plan. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go to Mexico Or Canada, like I can get down for Canada. Like I like Justin Bieber. And like Drake, he's from Canada. Like I can get down like that. And like I'm gonna go marry a nice man so I can get my papers and be legal. But I checked my bank account, and after careful like analyzation, I found out that I had $4 in savings. That's not even like 2 gallons of gas. So I'm gonna stay, but I'm not gonna like it. And I'm gonna bitch about it for the next 4 years. So you can block me on Facebook if you want. And like my family's gonna go to Mexico for New Year's, and I figured, well, I could tag along. Maybe I could just not come back. I can stick around. Like pesos are super cheap to the dollar. Like I can afford that. Like I'm already half Mexican. I could just baptize myself with like some tequila. I'll be fine. I already do that. That's why I have ulcers. And like my parents, they're divorced. It's like a hot mess at my house. They live in the same house. We all live in this house. So they're like rebellious teenagers right now. I feel like the parent. So my dad will randomly leave. He goes to Mexico for like days, sometimes weeks. He doesn't say anything. He just comes back like, hey. I'm like, where have you been? He's like, all around. And then he leaves again. It's like, okay, we're like cool with it. And like he parties way more than I do. I'm like, how the hell? He's 50. I'm like, okay, like, dude, teach me your ways. He has more friends than me. It's kind of embarrassing. And like my mom, dressed like a teenager, she steals my clothes. She's like 4'11". So she like swims in my clothes. I'm like, mom, I just made you. And she's like obsessed with Facebook and like Starbucks and like bear paw boots. Like all stuff. I'm like the responsible one, and I'm the one that wears shark onesies, you guys. And like, I hate bear paw boots. If you don't know what bear paw boots is, it's like ugly ass like boots that girls wear. Like all girls wear these. And like they look like they have club feet. And the only thing you're gonna get for those boots is like a broken tailbone. That's what they should be called, because those shits not work. They're not practical, and they are really ugly. Like I hate winter. I hate being cold. It's like really cold. It's like everything's dead and lifeless, like my libido. And it's just like, why? And it's like the most wonderful time of the year to crash your car. Like there's nothing good about it except getting lit with the tree. And like, I got a new car. And it's a Nissan Cube. It's not the coolest car, but like it has party life. They change colors. It's pretty cool. I can stand in my car. But it doesn't have like a good like hearty like a horn. Like it's more of a beep. So I get like no respect for people on the freeway. Like if they cut me off, I'm like, you motherfucker, beep. I promise I'm not this awkward, like. But you know, in the summer I call it the little toaster that could. In the winter it becomes Ice Cube and wants to fuck the police, like hashtag straight out of magma. Hashtag party cube, eh. Like if you want to party in the cube, let me know, we can go. Alright, and that's all I got, thank you.